Pest. What is going on, guys? DJS here, and what you're watching is me download the map pack and then go literally right into my first game of Shangri La, that new zombie map. And this is my first walkthrough of this game, and I swear I have not gone online and looked up any videos. I've made a point since, if you guys are new to my channel, or and if you haven't seen my history, but basically in the last couple weeks I've been real busy, and when this map pack was released I couldn't download it because I was in New York for work. And so basically this is my first gameplay, my first time trying this one out. And again, I haven't gone online, and I made a conscious effort to not watch any videos on Shangri La because I wanted my first gameplay to be realistic and not like have any influence from any videos online. So you'll kind of see that through this game because I have no idea what the hell I'm doing. And yeah, so the first thing I start off and I'm like, there's a fucking monkey there. I'm like, I thought the monkeys would be running out and trying to kill me or something. But the first thing I noticed is obviously there's right now I'm just looking around. I obviously found the M14 gun. I noticed a gong, and I didn't know what the hell the gongs are for. I still don't. And then there's these little monkeys, and I'm like, what the fuck are they doing? So I didn't want to kill the monkeys yet, and then you'll see in a little bit I decided to just shoot them. I still don't know the significance of that, and if this is the first, again, this is the first time that I'm checking this out, so you guys can leave comments and like tell me I'm a noob and all that shit. Well, yeah, I am a noob. And I'm just trying to figure this stuff out again for the first time. So yeah, my initial thoughts on this map, I really like it. I like the graphics of the map. I like the fact that it's not Call of the Dead, and I can actually see, which is something neat. And I still don't know how to do this yet, and I will find out soon. And I'm pretty sure I'll be playing with the Rat Austin soon. And hopefully he'll show me everything, and if I'm not, I'm definitely gonna check out all his videos and see what maybe the strategies are. But at this point, I'm like, fuck, I hear him, and I just got back from DJing a wedding last night, and basically I decided to download the map pack and throw this on, and basically my dog's squeaking a squeak toy right now. I threw on my Turtle Beaches. I do have some Turtle Beach headphones, the wireless ones. I don't know which ones they are. They were like $100 and something, but I don't use them all that often. I never sound whore in Modern Warfare, or I mean, I don't know why. I don't know why I've never used it to sound whore. Most of the time I'll play without any sound or just very low volume because of just where I'm at. And if I put on my headphones, they're a little too uncomfortable for me. I mean, and I wear headphones for fucking 6 hours DJing, like, so I get kind of sick of wearing headphones, even if, I mean, my headphones for DJing are upwards of $200, so they're pretty expensive. They're fairly comfortable, but you know, it's just, I don't know, I don't like having shit on my ears. And if you can hear that, yeah, my dogs are just playing with a squeaky toy. But anyway, yeah, back to the Shangri La map, man. It was really neat, like trying to play this, and I mean, obviously, it starts off like every other zombie game, so it's like they definitely have a lot of the same things in common. And I think back to, okay, my point of sound horn, I could hear the monkeys, and I'm like, where the fuck are these monkeys coming from? I didn't understand, and I found 4 of them on this first area. Sorry about that, guys. I found 4 of them on this first area of the little monkeys around, and let's see, there's the 3rd one up there. And so I killed them all, but I don't know if they come back every round or what, but yeah, and then I could see this one right here. They're kind of hidden around, and I don't know if they just move, and I don't know the point of them yet. So there's a couple things that I'm left clueless about. 1 is the gongs, 2 is the monkeys, 3 is the steps on how to get the pack-a-punch, which I will figure out, and I'm sure you guys have already seen videos on it, but I'll create my own on it, because these are things that are interesting to me and were hard for me when I was playing this the first time. So you know, I'll try to make videos on all of those things for my subscribers, and also for people that are just around looking up zombie shit, and hopefully again, it's the whole reason why I decided to do it this way and not have any. And this was crazy to me. I was like, what the shit? And then I see all these gongs, and so I hit all the gongs. I know there has to be something with hitting the gongs in a certain order, but gosh, the map looks really really nice. Um, yeah, but I really wanted to play this game the first time through without anything influencing me. So it was really raw and me playing this for the very first time, not knowing anything. And then hopefully I can take that and transfer that into some videos in the future to help people with the questions that I had from my first gameplay walkthrough. Um, I made it not super far. I mean, I'll tell you guys right now, I think I made it look only around 10, so there's only going to be two parts to this first walkthrough. But you consider round 10 isn't so bad, considering, I mean, I just started this shit, and I really don't know what the hell is going on. And this is the monkey. I was like, I left the drop there, because I was going to wait to the beginning of the next round. I was like, hey, little fucker, like, give me my shit back, buddy. And, and it looks like, so if you leave so my understanding is of the monkeys, and I'm sure I'll be corrected over and over again in the future, but it seems like as soon as and I got an achievement, I don't know why, as soon as you get a perk a drop from a zombie, if you don't pick it up right away, the monkey will come and try to steal it. So it's kind of interesting. I don't know the other point of it, but I think it could be beneficial if you want the monkey to steal it, and then when it steals it, it like turns it into auto like a random drop. So like, let's say you get an insta kill, but you don't want an insta kill because you're trying to get points from killing zombies, and then the monkey steals the shit, and then maybe it will change into like a max ammo or something like that. That's what I could see as being useful. And it looks like right there you have to have the power on in order to use the slide. But I remember seeing the slide in the trailer, so that would be probably where it is. And this area right here, I was like, well, I might as well just hold up this area because the zombies can only come from two ways, and at least I can kill them effectively at this point. I'm only on round 3 and try to just save up some extra money. But it was really hard to decide where the next little rape train spot is going to be, and I'm sure you guys already figured it some of them out. And quite honestly, right after I got done with this the first time, I went online and looked, and of course Syndicate is the first one that I see that because I saw his thing that says like second attempt blah 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 gameplay, and so I watched it just to see, because he said, I saw it was on round 23 or something. I was like, how the fuck does he get it to around 23 already? He has to have figured out a spot. And of course, you'll see some parallels to where he chose to use his weapons and where I chose to uphold as well. So I know you guys are gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna get so much flack for this shit, because people are gonna be like, oh, you saw Syndicate's video and you watched his video. This wasn't your first walkthrough, or you looked it up. But I swear to God, I didn't look it up, and he used the same exact spot that I was trying to use in the video. However, I didn't use it very effectively because, and I think half the reason is the weapon choice. I didn't have the shrink gun that he had, and I don't know what it's called yet. I still, again, super noob, haven't checked it out. But the shrink gun thing seems to be pretty badass, and if you can line them up, it works well. One thing I did notice from Syndicate's video that I was kind of confused by is he placed claymores down to kill the zombies. It looked like, if he could have killed a mass zombies like what I usually do if you see in my other videos with those claymores, and instead he just kind of burned them off. And this was confusing. I was like, where the fuck am I? I don't understand. Is there an exit point down here, or is it just strictly to get to the stupid mystery box? So I was like, well, I was just running around, and I had just enough money to get a second gun, but I had enough ammo in this that I didn't need a second gun. But I was like, well, fuck it, might as well just change it out. And I mean, I really was just anxious to try to get that new gun, so a little overzealous. Probably shouldn't have rushed in and grabbed the next gun, but that's what I ended up doing, and it was a stupid crossbow. So again, first part of the gameplay and walkthrough, and you can see I've kind of established this half of the map. I can see where Jug is. I see these weird trap things, and as soon as you run through those, spikes come up, so it's kind of weird. And I left one zombie, even though it's on round 3. I know this gameplay is fairly boring because I'm not. It's not action packed for part of it, but I'm just trying to establish the location in the area. And look, the little fuckers are back. So they must come back like every round or something. I don't know. But but I know I could see the Pack-a-Punch machine up there, so I'm like, fuck, I really need to figure that out. And I'm assuming it has to do with there's a gong with a little plate that you step on. I'm assuming it has to be something with that. The other thing I noticed is if you notice where the M14 is, right there on the wall, after you buy it, it shows up, like the gun shows up in front now. Like before, I don't think it's ever done that before. At least I've never noticed it. So I thought that was kind of original and neat. Um, but what are your guys' thoughts on this map? I mean, you guys, this is a good opportunity for you guys to leave me some helpful hints if you guys have them. And yeah, right there, I get shanked by those little spikes that kind of block off the zombies and stuff. But I'm looking forward to playing this more. Unfortunately, I literally played this 2 times last night. One, and then the second one I just kind of gave up on because it was getting late, and I DJ'd a wedding yesterday. So again, I just flew back in from New York. My flight was delayed for over 3 hours. Took forever to get home. Then I was gonna download it that night and play, but because of that, and haven't seen my wife in a week, so spent time with wife. And then I still don't understand these things, how these tiles work. But then after I spent time with wife, then I just went to bed early, sort of. I mean, not really, because it was 3 hours ahead for me because I came from the East Coast. But then after that, DJ'd a wedding, and then I have to DJ another wedding today, and then another private house party for some people in kind of a rich area tomorrow for the 4th of July. And I don't, if you guys don't know what the 4th of July is, it's a U.S. thing. Celebrate Independence Day or some shit. I'm not really sure. I don't really pay attention to a lot of that stuff, but it'll be fun. It's usually just fireworks and shit. And in Oregon, actually, it's illegal to have any fireworks that shoot up off the ground. So it's kind of funny that you can't do that. But the last 2 weddings I've DJ'd, they've had like illegal fireworks and they're shooting them up in the air. Pretty fun though. And last night's wedding was crazy. I ended up DJing a wedding for. Ironically, I didn't know this girl that I DJ'd the wedding for, but I had a friend refer me, but she knew me from college, and I guess it's kind of silly, but her and her girlfriends, they're in a sorority and stuff, and I guess they knew who I was from the college days, and like they knew the venue I DJ'd at, and they knew my name, and so they were like, it was kind of funny. I guess she ended up telling my buddy that referred me to her that when we met the other week to go over the wedding stuff, she said felt kind of silly because it felt like she was meeting like a celebrity of sorts. And I mean, it's funny. It's really flattering though. But yeah, I mean, in that town, I DJ'd for 5+ years, and so I knew quite a few people. But it was the whole sorority girls. It was pretty crazy. I have a picture of like just all the sorority girls that gathered on the dance floor, and there was about 22, 24 sorority girls, and all pretty dang good looking. It was pretty funny, and some of them I recognized from the club. It was pretty cool, and I don't know, it was just neat to be able to recognize people from a couple years ago and seeing what they're doing. And all these kids are coming from college, and some of them are coming off pretty successful like career paths after college. So it's kind of neat to see people succeed after that, and then gives me more references and referrals for future days. And yeah, DJing weddings is pretty fun, I have to say. Get paid quite well, and get to enjoy yourself. And it was at a private house over a river, and it was just insane. The house was super nice. Like just huge. I mean, I think they had like 200 people at the wedding, which is a pretty big wedding for a U.S. wedding, and that's pretty expensive to do. If you do that at a normal venue, you're looking at least $20,000 to throw a wedding like that. And so weddings they're expensive. I don't know, but anyway, back to the gameplay a bit. Right now, I'm trying to leave a little bit of crawlers. I'm only on round 5, but you can see that I'm kind of got enough money now at this point that I can run around and check out the other half of the map. So that's what I'm going to choose to do. And I think I'm going to run out of don't know if I run out of crossbow ammo this round, but I grabbed that wall gun right there. But it's such a piece of shit. It only has 20 rounds in the clip, and it just seems to go really, really quickly without getting too much too much damage on the zombies. These barriers, I've been rebuilding them here and there just to try to gain extra money, because I think every penny counts at this point, especially since I don't know what the hell I'm doing. So I'm going back over, and I figure there's two wings to this map. There's the first one, and then there's obviously the second one. So the monkeys, I think, look pretty badass in this too. Like, they look different than before. Although I'm not a big fan of the monkeys. The other thing that I think you see on the next video is the fire guy, and I think that there's another like wind guy or some shit. I don't know, but it scared the shit out of me when I saw him. He just walking all slow and shit. I was like, oh fuck, we got another Romero in our case. But in fact, it's not even close to like that. It was pretty rad once you shoot the fire guy. And I might not know what I'm talking about, but once you shoot, I shot him with a crossbow. He blew up, and I got an achievement. And then it like kind of leaves napalm on the ground, and the zombies actually get burned when they run through it, and you get points for it from what I was noticing. So that's pretty rad. But yeah, and I'm just hitting all these gongs. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck they do. So I'm deciding to go through the other half of the wing, and I see the speed colas there, and I'm like looking and just trying to figure out where the hell anything else is, and I see that there's an area right here to go down. So I'm like, well, I guess we're going down here. And at this point, I'm just trying to establish the power eventually, and I don't know what this is. Looks like you can drop down, or something drops down from up there. But I still don't know what the point of that is. But I'm trying to establish power and figure out where the power switch is so I can get Jug, because I figure once you get to the point where you turn the power on and you get Jug, then you're kind of at a safe spot, and then that's a good place to begin and try to find the rape train spot, because it's really hard to do that without Jug. In my opinion, it's always just helpful. And there's a little baby AK-74U, and yeah, I like the idea of the power in this one as well. I remember seeing it in the trailer with when you flip the switch, it turns the wheel in the water, kind of powers the area, which is pretty cool, because it's kind of like, I mean, it makes sense for whatever it's worth. And then I like the idea that there's an underground like mining area and stuff or whatever. And here obviously found Semtex in the stamina up, and I was like, is this a power switch? I couldn't figure out. I thought this was a power switch. I was like, damn it. Anyway, this video is coming to an end. We'll look forward to the next one, and it will just kind of show the remainder of my first gameplay and my first thoughts of the zombie map Shangri La. So thanks for checking it out, guys, and I'm looking forward to learning and bringing you guys some fun Easter eggs and whatever else is already out there. Thanks.